if you want to buy some FIFA coins, check out FifaUTCoinStore in the description down below. Come on, what's wrong with you? Get some coins already. Don't forget when you're there, use the code BUCKS, get 5% off. And just a quick reminder guys, as soon as we hit 3,000 likes on this video, I'll upload the next episode of the Manchester United career mode, so let's go.
It's something about the girl.
This isn't exactly the music I had in mind, but we'll go with it. Lads and ladies, we are back. The rope is back, the squad builders are back, going from the best looking footballers to the not so best looking footballers. Now, we move on to the women of football. Yes, it's been so anticipated, you guys have been begging me to do it in the comments, and now it is finally here, the hottest wags in football. And I know everyone watching is super keen to just get right into this, so without further ado, let's go. And so here we have it lads, this is the squad. These are the better halves of some of the best looking women in football, but it's not these players that we actually care about today, is it? No, it's their wives or girlfriends. That's what a WAG stands for. Anyway, let's move on. First off, in goal, we have Casillas, and say what you will about his goalkeeping form, and he's kind of lost it a little bit. One thing he hasn't lost it with is the ladies, because he's still dating this woman, Sami Khedira. Now, Sarah has been in a relationship with Casillas for a numerous amount of years now. She was actually interviewing Casillas at the end of the 2010 World Cup when they won. She's also, apparently this is a thing, I've never heard of it until I started researching for this video, but she was awarded Sexiest Reporter Alive back in 2009 or something like that. 5 years later, she's still looking okay. And there was also, in the 2010 World Cup, there was a game where Casillas was not performing well, Spain wasn't performing well, and they let in a bunch of goals and they lost to Switzerland, who at the time were not great compared to what they are now. And everyone was like, oh, Sami Khedira was distracting Casillas. Don't know how that works, but that was a thing as well. So a couple of little factoids for you there. But now we move on to the next one, Scott Sinclair. Now, while Scott Sinclair's career has pretty much gone down the shit ever since he joined Man City, for the fucking money, he is currently dating an English actress by the name of Helen Flanagan. She's been in a few TV soap operas over there in the UK for a while now, and she's apparently not too bad looking as well. And there's not an awful lot much after that. And now we move on to Chris Smalling. Of course, you say what you will about him as a centre back as well. He's made a few pretty bad errors for Manchester United. He's been picking up his game a little bit, and tell you what, he's had some very good form with the ladies as well, because he's currently going out with a model, Sam Cooke. Now, Sam Cooke has been on the cover of some pretty prominent magazines, you know, such as FHM and Nuts and all that lot, and as well as that, she's also actually from Manchester, so a Manchester wag going out with a Manchester United player, it just all makes sense. And now for what is probably the most famous wag on this list, we are going to go with PK, and his girlfriend, of course, or wag or whatever, is currently dating Shakira, who is by far the most famous person on this list, because she is obviously a songwriter, singer-songwriter, dancer, whatever from Colombia. And despite an extremely irritating pitch, which seems to be in every Shakira song, I'm just saying, she was quite popular, especially in the mid-2000s. Then she went on a fucking 8-year hiatus, completely disappeared, and now in recent times she started to pop back up again. Now we move on to a recent Arsenal transfer, Alexi Santos, who's been tearing up the Premier League in recent times, and he's actually nominated to get into the Team of the Year, but probably won't happen, but either way, we will see. He's still got a very nice looking missus by the name of Laia Grassi. Now, I tried actually doing a bit of research into her and just knowing if she's known for anything else apart from being Alexis Sanchez's girlfriend, and to be honest, not really. I mean, she studied illustration back in Barcelona when, of course, Sanchez was still playing for Barcelona. So there she goes. She's a bit of an artist. I mean, we all like that. A bit of a creative side in our women. Now we move on to recent World Cup winner Andre Schurrle, and I think you know that there'd be a few Germans, because you know at the end of the 2014 World Cup when they're just all their wags were just swarming the pitch. You think, fuck, you'd just take your pick. It was unbelievable. Those men had just won way more than the World Cup. It was unbelievable. Anyway, Andre Schurrle is currently dating Montana York, who was born in Vancouver, Canada. And once again, she wasn't really known for too much either. She was doing a little bit of modeling. Andre Schurrle apparently met her when she was a waitress and then said, you, come with me. They obviously hit it off. They've apparently been together for quite a while, and she moved with him to London when he went to go start to play at Chelsea. So there we go. Beautiful story. We now move on to the poor bastard, but he is on this list, so you can't feel too bad for him, bastard, Daniel Sturridge. Arguably Liverpool's best player right now since Suarez left, but then again, he hasn't really been able to show it because he's barely, if not played a game for them almost all season. But on the other hand, there may be a reason behind his injuries. He is currently dating Jordana Dunn. Now, Daniel Sturridge is obviously currently in a relationship with a one Jordana Dunn, and you know that he's had all these injuries and he's kept him out of playing seasons. So, in a plus side, at least he's had a lot more extra time with her instead of playing football. Jordana Dunn herself is a professional model. She's actually the face of Maybelline in New York, and I believe as well that she was also like really highly commended because she was one of the first black models to walk for Prada in ages, which I'm assuming is quite a big accomplishment and quite a big thing to be proud of. So there we go. Now moving on, we have Sami Khedira, another World Cup winner, and he's currently in a relationship with Lena Girts. definitely pronounced that wrong, but I've tried my best. What can I do? She is a German fashion model and a television host in Germany. And it's the opinion of most people that they agree that out of all of the wives and girlfriends that were out on the pitch after the World Cup final, that she was one of the standouts. Moving along now to Mario Götze, of course, another World Cup winner. Not just any World Cup winner. He kicked the World Cup winning goal and won the World Cup for his country in extra time. And not only that, he'll be remembered for long after he's gone. And then 10 minutes later, after winning the World Cup, he was then greeted by this. Okay, no, this is a fucking terrible word for that. I'm sorry. Anyway, he was greeted by Kathryn Brummell, who many agree is probably one of, if not the best looking wag in world football, especially when you cause moments like this, which I'm sure all men, you know, will all understand and stuff, but fucking we cannot blame him at all. Anne is both a singer and a model, and let's all agree that she has way more than just looks for radio. I mean, that is insane. And, you know, I'm not picky choosy, but if I had to, I mean, she's got my vote. Now, filling out the right midfielder spot is actually a central midfielder, but anyway, I'll do my best. We got Sergio Roberto, a young Barcelona up-and-comer, and he, currently at the moment, is in a relationship with Coral Simanovic. Now, I really don't know a lot about her. I tried doing a bit of research to figure out what she does, and I really couldn't come up with anything, apart from the fact that she is currently hosting an Instagram profile, and she's currently filling it up with some beautiful fucking pictures. Not like as in the verb, but as in they're just really good to look at. And finally, finishing off the squad at the striker position, another recent addition to the Premier League. This is Southampton's newest striker, and quite a success, Graziano Pella. And the better half of the Italian Southampton striker is Victoria Vraga, a model from Hungary. Apparently the two have been dating for about 2 years. Victoria herself's been on the cover of, again, a couple of good magazines, such as Life magazine, which is pretty good. And yeah, so Pele's come to England, he's come to the Premier League, and he's brought his missus with her, and I'm sure everyone over in England's very thankful. And there we have it, the hottest wags in football. You may think you have a better one, but I'm sorry, you don't. Don't even bother arguing, okay? You're just wrong. I was about to say I did way too much research into this, but let's face it, when it comes to this, there's no way you can ever do enough research. But thank you for watching. Seriously though, if you think I missed anyone out, then be sure to leave me in the comment section down below. And that's probably it for me. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm yours again with the MasterBucks. Peace out. I'll be having more squad builders coming out soon, and I'll be changing it up. I'm still sticking with this sort of, you know, this sort of style of squad builder, but I'll be moving on to other things, and I'll probably be losing the robe. I'm sorry. It will be going soon. I know like the 12 women subscribers that I have are going to be very unhappy, but I'm just sorry. But that is it for me. Peace out. Have a good one. Bye-bye.